Good evening, Vishal. Good evening, Vishesh. Welcome to my session. Vishal Singh and Vishesh Bhargav. Good evening. Hi, Shweta. Good evening. Welcome to my session. Hi, Vidhi. Good evening. Welcome. Thomas, good evening. Welcome to my session. I'm good. I'm good, Shweta. Thank you so much. How are you, Shweta? All well? Going great? Very good. Very good. Hi, Megha. Good evening. Welcome to my session. Shweta, no. Something is wrong. Is something wrong or well? What is it, Shweta? What is not going wrong? Not going right? Hi, Vidhi. Oh, Shweta, you're not well today. It doesn't matter. It happens. We are human beings and sometimes we do fall sick also. But I hope and I pray that you get well soon. Okay? Get well soon, Shweta. Take care of yourself and get well soon, please. Right. Hi, Rahul. Good evening and welcome to my session. So, guys, just one more minute and we'll start with our session. Thomas, thank you so much. And today we have a very important strategy class. And you all know about it that today's session is going to be very interesting and very informative, right? It is on why we fear mocks. Everyone fear mocks, right? सबको डर लगता है मॉक से. So why? So today we are going to, it's going to be an eye opener today, this session. Definitely, I'm sure that you will be benefited by it and you will definitely come to know a lot about. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Shweta. Thank you. So today we are going to be looking at very important aspect of CAT, which is mock. So mocks are really very important, and we will definitely come to know. We will be benefited by knowing a lot of things which we don't know, and where we should change our thinking towards mock. Right. So hi Goli, hi Aditya. Good evening and welcome to my session. So, Goli, you were not there yesterday in any of the sessions, right? Hi, Anusha. Good evening. Okay. So, I think I should begin now. And We'll have some more who will be joining us. Oh, right, Goli. So you were resting. Good, you took rest. So see, today Shweta is not feeling well, but doesn't matter. Please take care of yourself. This is really very, it's everywhere in the air, something or the other. And this season also, please take care of yourself, all of you. And let's begin with our session, and we'll have some more joining us later on. So guys, we are on the India's one of the largest learning platform, which is Unacademy Plus. We are here to let's crack management exams English. Okay, and why it is considered to be one of the best and one of the India's leading learning platform, because you get you get unlimited access and recorded courses from the best of educators here on Unacademy Plus. What all advantages or benefit that you get on Unacademy Plus is the daily live classes. Now you get to attend your live classes even if you miss your live sessions. You can always download the sessions of your educators, and you can watch them and go through them anytime, anywhere. But that is only possible when you have subscribed, when you have paid the subscription fee of that educator. Hi Kiran, hi Paresh, hi Ayushi. Good evening and welcome to my session. Thank you, Goli. Thank you very much. So, you get to attend the live tests and quizzes here. You have the structured course, which means you can also get, your course customized, personalized with your educator. These are lot of advantages, and with your educator whom you find the best ones, Praveen sir, Ravi sir, Shabana ma'am, and there are lot many more good educators here on Unacademy Plus. You get the whichever educator you want to opt for, you can go for that. The batches, the full length batches are here, the target courses are here, crash courses, the marathon session, strategy classes. So you can get here which you cannot even think of getting anywhere, right? Other advantages of Unacademy include that the schedule works exactly the way you want. You can attend these sessions uh, of the language of your own choice. If you do not want to go in for a complete English session, or for a mixed session, English and Hindi, or for totally Hindi, you can opt for the session of the language of your choice. And there are many educators who take these sessions in the other languages as well. More than 12 other languages, in fact. You can get your doubts cleared from your educators. You can interact with your educator even when the session is going on. So this is the best thing and one of the greatest advantages of being at Unacademy Plus. Thank you. You get a detailed report and a detailed analysis with your competitive stats of your performance, and it helps you to make you understand where are you standing, what is your performance like, right? So it gives you a boost, it gives you an edge to look at your stats and to perform better every time, right? Now guys, please use my subscription code. Like for 12 months, if you want to opt for a course which is for 12 months, you have to pay only 1,313 per month. That is per month, which is very less for 1 year. You will be getting a 10% discount if you are going for 1 year course, but you have to use my referral code for that. So SPSUMATI is my code. And if you want to go in for a 24 months course, monthly you have to pay is very minimal, which is 788 788. Only 788, my friends. Here also you'll be getting a 10% discount, but please refer to my code, which is SPSUMATI. So please guys, subscribe me for your CAT course, CAT VARC course, right? Hi Rishikesh, hi Ayushi, good evening and welcome to my session, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so please subscribe me by using my code, and you are here on to crack CAT 2020. So let's crack it. The fear of mocks. Yeah, so that is quite a dreadful thing. बहुत डर लगता है इससे, mock से, right? So there is nothing to be scared of. It is just like another test. And trust me, guys, I always tell my students that CAT exam is nothing but just like any other exam which you are giving. But you make it look and feel so terrible and so dreadful that you start having that feeling inside you right from the beginning, which is no, yeah, Goli, you can say that, but I'm not that strict also, not that stringent also, okay? Like cat or mock. All right, so mocks are nothing. Now we'll understand in this session, we are going to see that mocks के लिए हम कैसे तैयारी कर सकते हैं, क्या क्या डूज होते हैं, क्या क्या डोंट्स हैं जो हमें ध्यान रखने पड़ेंगे. So we are going to be paying a lot of attention here. Before that, I'm your educator Sumati Sharma on Unacademy Plus, your CAT VARC educator, right? So I've completed my post-graduation in art stream. I have an experience of being into education sector from past over 20 years now. I've worked as principal and vice principal in many schools of Rajasthan city. I have got a good experience of teaching thousands of CAT aspirants as well as students appearing for MAT, MBA, CLAT, BBA, etc. I'm a lover of adventure sports. I have also taught offline as CAT VARC educator at Time Institute. So I hope everyone has heard of this institute, which is a very famous institute, and I have worked at Time Institute also for CAT VARC. Right. So I am a lover of adventure sports, a lover of cycling, running, tennis, and I love to take up challenges in life. You can find me on Telegram. This is my link, t.me/Sumati Sharma. You can also find me on the Facebook with my page with the same name, Sumati Sharma Unacademy. On YouTube also with the same name, Sumati Sharma Unacademy. Please subscribe me by using my code SPSUMATI. So get a 10% discount and use my subscribe code. Ayushi, thank you. Thank you so much, Ayushi. Thank you very much. I got another compliment. I guess किसने दिया मेरे को अभी? Okay, Goli, that is for you to decide. Hi Nirbhay, good evening and welcome to my session. Yeah, Shweta. Shweta, thank you so much once again. Ayushi, thank you once again. All right. So let's move on. Hi Shubham, good evening and welcome to my session. Okay, why mock tests? सबसे पहले क्यों जरूरी है? Why do you have to? Why it is very important to take up mock before CAT? Okay, so mock test is the most effective method of evaluating your current preparation level. You come to know what the preparation that you are doing right now, is it up to the mark? Is it according to what you should be performing on your D day, on the final day? So it tells you, it evaluates your current preparation level and restart your future generation plans. It also makes you familiar to the question types. Obviously, किस तरह की questions आएंगे, कैसे होंगे, ये भी हमें mark से पता चलता है. As experts say, if you solve the past 10 years questions or sample question papers, past 10 years sample question papers, you have high chances to crack CAT. ये मैं आप लोगों को बार बार बोलती हूँ कि प्रीवियस सैम्पल पेपर्स 10 इयर्स के स्टार्ट कर दीजिए आप लोग करना. इट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू. Goli, there is nothing as such. It is just a practice. Mocks are just practice to make you aware of everything, how CAT exam is going to be like. Hi Radhe, hi Pooja, good evening and welcome to my session. So if you are taking mock test in a proctored environment, proctored means in a very supervised, in a very authentic and a very devoted manner, you will get used to the exam taking strategy and time management. ये बहुत बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. टाइम मैनेजमेंट आपका कैट में. Is mock level same as CAT? Shubham, there is nothing as such. Mocks are preparing you for CAT. They are the preparatory stage. They are the preparatory stage for CAT. They are preparing you for CAT. It is not same level. There is nothing. Mocks are preparation for CAT. Therefore, you must start taking full-length mock tests in proctored situation. Kumar Prateek, IIM Calcutta student who obtained 99.7 percentile in 2013. He says, give lots and lots of mock tests for CAT. Identify and rectify on your weak areas. Once you have prepared entirely, just relax and have confidence. Shubham, difficulty level. Shubham, you have missed one of my session, my strategy class, where I took for every question that comes in CAT, whether it is RC, passage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whether it is para summary question, whether it is odd one out question, whether it is para jumble question, I took which question is, how many questions come in this particular manner. पैरा जंबल में 3 to 4 अगर क्वेश्चन आएंगे तो आपके 2 क्वेश्चंस मॉडरेट होंगे, 1 क्वेश्चन डिफिकल्ट होएगा. ये सारा सेशन मैं ऑलरेडी ले चुकी हूं. ओके, मैं आगे फिर लूंगी ये टारगेटिंग कैट 2020. सो प्लीज ज्वाइन मी एवरी डे एट 5 p.m. and at 6:10 p.m. अभी मेरा सेशन मॉक टेस्ट पे है, so we are going to concentrate on that. Right, Shubham? We will concentrate on mock. Why mock? Why do we fear mock? But please join me for all my live sessions, which I do every day at 5 p.m. and at 6:10 p.m. All right? Okay. Okay, Pooja. So maximum 25 to 30 CAT एग्जाम से पहले सेक्शनल मार्क्स, 25 to 30 sectional marks and about 40 full length marks. 40 full length marks. Right. Okay. When to start taking mock tests? So ideally, you should start taking the mock test around 7 to 5 weeks before the test. Well, I believe आप लोग को मॉक 7 to 5 weeks पहले से नहीं, आपको एटलीस्ट 5-6 months पहले से कर देनी चाहिए. This is what personally I feel, right? Yeah, Goli, thank you. So there was Thomas was doing that yesterday when you were not there. So Thomas was asking everyone to give me boosters because today Goli is not there. So Thomas was doing your job yesterday. Okay. So you would have completed your basic preparation as well. Make sure that you take mock tests from a noted institute which will not only provide your questions on relevant topics and difficulty level, but also in a proctored environment, which would be in accordance to the latest changes. And you should now use mock tests to look at getting advanced level practice on concepts along with polishing. So mock test, it polishes your strategy. It helps you to give you a boost. It helps you to make you understand your advanced level practice. Okay, it is that much important. How to best utilize mock tests? According to experts and toppers, your method of taking mock tests will determine your performance on the final day. Now, there are some points which I'm putting in front of you. Number one, take 3 to 4 mocks in a week. That means at least 4 mocks per week आपके हो जाने चाहिए. Take at least 3 to 4 mocks in a week and analyze them in between. This it is not necessary कि आपने mock ले लिया और उसको छोड़ दिया. No, उसको analyze करना उतना ही important है जितना mock attempt करना. Make sure you have at least 1 day gap in between 2 mocks so that you can analyze and prepare for the next mock. I strategized in such a manner that I solved 3 mock papers on Saturday and Sunday, each followed by 2 more during the weekdays. That means Saturday or Sunday ko he gave 3 mocks, and then next week ke liye he had kept 2 more mocks. Pre-planning and effective execution of this schedule allowed me to crack the examination. Shares Ajinkya Jain, a first-year student of JBIMS, Mumbai. Number 2, keep 30 minutes buffer time. Try to complete the test within 140 to 150 minutes. Okay. Keep at least 20 to 30 minutes buffer time, an extra time in hand, where you can attempt other questions which might fetch more marks. Since you know that you need to reach the end of the paper by the end of 150 minute, total CAT आपका 160 का होता है, right? You tend to keep the pace high. Do this by attempting only the easy and doable question. अब इन 10 minutes में भी वही question करिए जो आप जल्दी कर सकते हैं. Therefore, solve the easiest question first. Make sure you do not get stuck on any question for long and skip the difficult questions. After completion, you can revise the questions to check for silly mistakes. Don't compromise on accuracy for speed. Okay. Number 3, attempt the easier section first. Always do that. Always. By now, you must have recognized your strength and weaknesses. It is suggested that you start the test with easy and doable questions so that you can gain confidence to attempt the tougher and not so comfortable questions. Sandeep Manudhane states the best strategy is to take first what you are best at. Do as much of that as possible. Mark all answers accordingly. Take the stock of the situation. Having thus completed that preferred section, move on to the test area you are second best. He says, do that section, those questions first where you are easy. Once you have done them accurately, move on to your second best. That means the second best section or second best questions where you are good at. Number 4, allot duration for sections and topics. Since CAT 2014 would not have sectional demarcation, you are the sole decider of how much to allot for each section. So this is, someone has talked about 2014. We just need to know that you need to allot duration for sections, each section and each topic के लिए time set करके रखिए. और ये कैसे हो सकता है? With regular mock, you can have an idea on how much time you require for solving section wise question. तो ये regular mock attempt करने से ही आपके आएगा. Use the mocks to identify the time that will be required for each section at various difficulty level. You need to understand time allocated needs to be increased or decreased based on difficulty level of the paper. You can break up the entire test into test areas. That means section wise, and within each test area you can have rounds of attempts, that is first, second and maybe third. So he just means to say allot every section particular time. ये सेक्शन में इतने टाइम में करूंगा, ये क्वेश्चन में इतने टाइम में करूंगा, और उससे ज्यादा अगर आपका टाइम एक्सीड हो रहा है, leave that question, go on to the next, don't get stuck on to one question. Sectional mock tests. You may take sectional mock tests to check your sectional preparation right after completing a particular section among quantitative ability, data interpretation, verbal ability, logical reasoning. At the end of each period, take a stipulated test and check your sectional performance. Analyze करना जरूरी है आपने जो mock दे दिया है. If your attempt and accuracy is greater than or equal to benchmark percentile, you are ready to move to the next stage. Okay, that's now what after taking mocks? Mocks attempt करने के बाद क्या करना है? After taking a mock test, take at least 2 to 3 days break before appearing for another mock. You need to analyze your performance and prepare accordingly. If need be, you may change your preparation strategy. हो सकता है आपने ये जो mock attempt किया, आपने सोचा कि मैं पहले क्वांट करूंगा, ओके, उसके बाद मैं VARC करूंगा और उसके बाद मैं DI करूंगा, क्योंकि DI LR मेरा सबसे टफ वो है. तो जब आपने क्वांट किया एंड आपने क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट किए, आपको लगा कि ये 3 क्वेश्चंस बहुत ज्यादा टाइम ले रहे थे, ठीक है, तो आपने क्या किया? You moved on to VARC. Now you found that VARC is also a little bit, the passages are not very easy, they are not very quite you are not comfortable there, and then you would go to the third one. So हो सकता है कि आपको ये strategy next mock में change करनी पड़े. So it's better to change, otherwise आपको पता नहीं चलेगा कि मैंने ये इसी तरह से मैं अगर हर बार अटेम्प्ट कर रहा हूं तो मैं रॉन्ग जा रहा हूं. सो आई शुड बेटर चेंज माय स्ट्रैटेजी देयर एंड देन लेट मी सी इफ आई एम एबल टू डू VARC in less time, then come to quant and do it in less time, then come to DI or vice versa, right? So that is quite easy, quite comfortable. Now analysis. Analysis is the most important task after taking mock tests. Identify your strengths and weaknesses. Time taken to solve each section and area, whether your mistakes are result of lack of focus and concentration. Conceptual ambiguity. Mock exams provide an insight about your preparations and help you focus on key strategic points. Okay, so let me come to the next point. Don't be bogged down by the fluctuation of scores. अगर आपके हर मॉक में आपके स्कोर में डिफरेंस आ रहा है, ठीक है, sometimes you are getting good, you are attempting very well, some in the other mock you have not done well, then in the next second mock you have not done well. Please do not get bogged down, do not get low, do not feel depressed. Your scores in mock tests are not the exact reflection of your performance or preparation. If you take 3 mock tests in a week, you may score 3 absolutely different marks, right? As Manik Daruwala explains, this could happen because you have been undertaking unwarranted, not well thought out experiments with your strategy. आपने स्ट्रैटेजी कुछ और प्लान करी होगी और वो ऐसा आपका मॉक में नहीं आया होगा, तो ये इसलिए होता है. तो जरूरी नहीं है कि हमारी एक्सपेक्टेशन जो मॉक से है वो हमेशा हमें ऊपर की तरफ लेके जाए. तो बी प्रिपेयर्ड दैट हो सकता है मेरे इस मॉक में मैंने अच्छा नहीं परफॉर्म किया, सो आई वुड गेट लेस मार्क्स, बट इन नेक्स्ट परफॉर्म, change your strategy and attempt your next mock. Note your error type and change your strategy. If you're observing any particular pattern or mistake in the mock test, it would be fairly easier for you to rectify it after identifying the cause of the error. Now, sharing his strategy, Saurabh Sharma, 99.38 percentiler in CAT 13, student of Tapmi, Manipal, says, I analyzed the paper and checked where I was losing my marks. This technique helped me a lot. If you follow this, you get to know the topics and areas which are your weak areas. I followed the same strategy for all sections, revised, mock test and finally analyze. So analyze करना उतना ही जरूरी है जितना mock test attempt करना. In the last week before CAT, try to take a full length mock test every day. Treat it as your stage rehearsal before the final show. You will not only be well prepared with the sections and topics, but to sit through 160 minutes straight without losing focus from the questions. Things you must do after every mock CAT you take. After you have appeared for mock, what you should do before attempting the next mock. क्या करना चाहिए? So by now you must have read and experienced for yourself the importance of mocks for aptitude exams, such as the ones you are gearing up for, CAT. Once you have written a mock, mocks now to be started or after studies. Thomas, please do not wait. At least start with sectional mocks. And once all your course is completed, then start with the full length mocks. But do not waste time. At least start doing 2 to 3 mocks per week. Sectional mocks. I'm talking about sectional mocks. Right. So in direct terms, your post mock activity should be corrective in nature and it should help you to perform better in the next mock. CAT 2018 pattern was akin to taking 3 1 hour. Okay, let me move on to the next one. At mock tests, mock, CAT tests your preparation. It tells you your current situation, your strengths, and highlights the areas where you need to take corrective action. Just as checking your temperature when suffering with fever every couple of hours without taking corrective action will be of no use. Taking a mock CAT without analyzing the paper, this is the most important thing that you have to do. After taking mock, analyze the paper. And second, identify the corrective action. अगर वो wrong था तो उसके लिए क्या corrective measure मैं ले सकता हूं कि इस तरह का question आगे wrong नहीं हो. After you have taken the paper and checked your score, the real work starts. You need to go through all the questions and solve them again. Now, यहाँ पे मैंने section wise जैसे क्वांटिटेटिव एबिलिटी कि आपका मॉक आप अगर अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हैं तो आपको क्या क्या ध्यान रखना चाहिए. सो मैं आपके लिए सेक्शन वाइज क्वांट, DILR, VARC इनमें जो क्वेश्चंस आते हैं और जब आप मॉक अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हैं इनसे रिलेटेड सेक्शन वाइज मॉक अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हैं तो क्या क्या आपको चीजें ध्यान में रखनी चाहिए. हाय अंशुमान मोहपात्र, welcome to my session. Good evening. Good evening. Now, in the quant type of question, in the quant questions, solve the question again, compare your solution with the one given in the solution booklet or the video analysis. If you are unable to solve a question, go through the solution and ask yourself if you would like to attempt this type of question in future. If the answer is no, forget this question. You don't need to waste your time there. Check if there are any other shorter or faster methods to solve the question. With a 1 hour time restriction, 60 minutes for per section, using the faster methods would pay rich dividends or very good results. Check if the incorrect choices can be eliminated on the basis of logic. Definitely quant DILR आपका logic ही होता है, इसमें logic ही आपका काम करता है. So आपके check if the incorrect choices can be eliminated on the basis of logic. Check if approximation or calculation shortcuts get you to the answer faster. Any question in which you have been able to identify an alternate method, any other method, or a shortcut has helped you understand a concept is an important question and needs to be revised every week. जहां आपने ऐसा क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट किया जहां आपने शॉर्टकट अप्लाई करके उसको कम टाइम के अंदर सॉल्व किया, इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस आपको बार बार करने चाहिए एंड इट नीड्स टू बी रिवाइज्ड एवरी वीक. Now, DI and LR question sets. Attempt all data sets that you did not or could not attempt in the stipulated time. Identify the questions that could have been solved with the help of choices and revise them every week. अपने क्वेश्चंस आइडेंटिफाई करिए जो आप चॉइसेस की हेल्प से सॉल्व कर सकते थे और उनको हर वीक रिवाइज करिए. आइडेंटिफाई द क्वेश्चन इन विच कैलकुलेशन शॉर्टकट्स कैन बी अप्लाइड. जहां आपको जिन क्वेश्चंस में लगता है कि इन क्वेश्चंस में मैं शॉर्टकट अप्लाई कर सकता हूं, do those type of questions a lot, maximum, and revise them every week. Identify the type of data sets that you should definitely attempt or not attempt in future. आपको लगता है कि ये मैं बिल्कुल नहीं कर सकता, ये इस तरह का डेटा सेट क्वेश्चन, उसको आप मत करिए. identify data sets or the individual question that you should revise every week. तो ये भी आपको करना जरूरी है कि वो क्वेश्चंस फाइंड आउट करना है कि जहां आपने उन पे शॉर्टकट अप्लाई किया है और उनको हर वीक रिवाइज करना जरूरी है. RC passages, reading comprehension passages, attempt the RC passages that you did not attempt in the stipulated time. जो आप मॉक कर रहे थे और आपका जो गिवन टाइम आपने सेट किया था उस टाइम में जो आपका पैसेज नहीं हुआ है उसको अटेम्प्ट करिए एंड देन डिसाइड if the decision of not attempting these passages was correct or was it a miss. Find the meaning of the words that you have come across for the first time. Questions for which you marked incorrect, find out the reason. जो आपके गलत निकले उनका रीजन फाइंड आउट करिए, एनालाइज करिए क्यों गलत थे. Identify the RC questions, that is पैसेज की टोन क्या है, what is the tone of the passage, and that you should revise every week. Hi Bablu, hi Abhishek, good evening and welcome to my session guys. Verbal ability questions in vocabulary and sentence completion. Find out the meaning of all the words in the choices. That means vocabulary, vocabulary, vocabulary. And revise the difficult ones every week. Go through all the grammar questions again and mark for weekly revision the ones you got wrong. जो भी आपने मॉक में ग्रामर क्वेश्चंस, ग्रामेटिकल एरर्स थी, वो क्वेश्चन आपकी गलत गए, उनको वापस से रिवाइज करिए, फाइंड आउट क्यों गलत थे. Go through all the para jumble, para completion, critical reasoning question to understand why each choice is correct or incorrect. Revise the difficult questions every week. So can I please see some boosters here if you are really gaining something from this? Right. Thank you. Thank you guys. Now, some do's and don'ts for taking mock tests. सबसे पहले do's, क्योंकि सबसे पहले हमें पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड रखना चाहिए, तब हमारे पास कोई आगे परेशानी आएगी तो हम पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड के साथ उसको डील कर सके, राइट, उसको क्रैक कर सके. सो पहले डूज, द इजी वंस फर्स्ट. डेफिनेटली सबसे पहले इजी क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट करिए. मेक श्योर यू टेक प्लेंटी ऑफ देम. फाइंड आउट जितने आपको इजी लग रहे हैं सबसे पहले उन्हें अटेम्प्ट करना है. टेक देम एज सीरियसली एज पॉसिबल. Mimic exam settings well. So you have to keep on repeating your exam settings and then you move on to the next. Focus on building intensity. Make sure you reduce your concentration lapses as possible. जितना हो सकता है अपने माइंड को अपने मॉक में, अपने पेपर में रखिए. आपका कंसंट्रेशन लेवल उस टाइम सबसे हाई होना चाहिए. कहाँ होना चाहिए? सिर्फ मॉक में होना चाहिए, बाकी नहीं. वेरी ऑफ्टन वी फॉरगेट द इंटेंसिटी बिल्डिंग एस्पेक्ट ऑफ मॉक टेस्ट्स. इट जस्ट becomes a routine exercise because you are chalking up the numbers. Most students have 2 spells of 7 to 9 minutes where nothing gets done. So students think that within a short span, I will be able to attempt these many questions, which doesn't work out. For each section, each question, set your timer. If you're exceeding your stopwatch, your timer, please move on to next. Please move on to the next. Analyze to death. अब ये थोड़ा सा आयरॉनिकल थोड़ी सी मैंने सिचुएशन यहाँ लिखी है. एनालाइज टू डेथ ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको बिल्कुल टिल डेथ आपको किसी भी हालत में करना है. It does not mean that. What does it mean? Do not analyze percentile trends or some such artificial nonsense. You should be able to answer these questions. Please do not just go on this percentile, that percentile. इतनी, I mean, this is a waste of time actually. आप क्या कर रहे हैं? कैट आपको देना है, परसेंटाइल आपकी होनी है. Why go on looking for the others and find out how much and what not and what should be done and what should not be done? Your preparation should be the best. That is what matters at the end of the day. That is what matters. Right, guys? Am I right or wrong? Okay. So, how many errors are from guesses? आपने जितने भी guesses लगाए थे, उसमें से कितने गलत निकले हैं, कितने सही निकले हैं? How many silly errors and how many from being caught out by the question? So, more importantly, how many errors were due to fatigue? ड्यू टू फटीग का मतलब आप क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट कर करके, इतने क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट करके आपने कहा, आई मीन नॉट विथ फुल कंसंट्रेशन, आपने कितनी एरर्स करी हैं विदाउट कॉन्सेंट्रेटिंग, कितनी एरर्स करी हैं? What are my strong topics or what are my strong question types? How come I am making mistakes in these? ये सब आप एनालाइज आपको करना चाहिए. यही मेरा मतलब था, जो ये है एनालाइज टू डेथ. आपको ये अपने से पूछना पड़ेगा, मैंने कितनी सिली एरर्स करी हैं, मैंने कितने गेसेस मारे थे, उन गेसेस में से कितने राइट हुए, कितने रॉन्ग हुए हैं, मैंने कहा किस क्वेश्चन पे कंसंट्रेट नहीं किया था, ये सब चीजें मैं कहाँ गलत था, कहाँ नहीं था, यही आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. यू हैव टू एनालाइज टू डेथ. Identify 3 questions in each section where you spend too much time. ऐसे 3 क्वेश्चंस फाइंड आउट करिए जहां पे आपने सबसे ज्यादा टाइम लगाया है और उसको इम्प्रूव करिए. Am I selecting the right questions? This is a whole new topic. We will have a separate. Okay. How many questions that have been skipped? कितने questions हैं जो मैं कर सकता था बट वो skip हो गए? Try out different strategies. Now, mock cat series is to find a pattern that works for you. With the exam being online, going in a sequence or going sequentially is the best strategy. But still, one needs to know when to do RC, LR, DI within the 2 sections. Have a broad outline, like early in the paper or late in the paper, or flirt with 1 or 2 other patterns. अपने strategy change कर करके, flirt with 1 or 2 other patterns का मतलब उसको strategy को change करते रहिए. Don't stick to one. You do not know कौन सा आपका सही बैठे और वही आपका work, and that only works out for you. So with the latest change to the pattern, CAT allows students to switch between 2 sections. Now, okay. Now let's come to don'ts. Don't take the percentile score seriously. The percentile you got in the 3rd mock CAT counts for a pish tosh. That means you don't it really means nothing. Counts for pish tosh means it really doesn't matter what percentile you got in your 3rd mock. What matters is how you're going to perform in the next. So just leave that. Leave that. This percentile is one of the most misleading statistical around. Ma'am, according to you, CAT 2020 can be postponed due to COVID-19. Abhishek, we cannot say anything. We just cannot say anything. Even if you're asking me, according to me, I am also skeptical. I'm also doubtful whether it will be postponed or it will not be postponed. We will have to wait. We will only have to wait. Shubham. Yes, ma'am. Would it be postponed according to? Okay, Shubham, I have already answered. No clue at all. We just cannot, according to me, I can only say we need to wait for the notifications. That's all. Right? So please do not go on what, and I would suggest guys, please अगर आप लोग इस तरह के questions not from me but अब बाकियों से भी पूछेंगे आप बहुत ज्यादा distract हो जाएंगे. अभी आपका कंसंट्रेशन कहाँ होना चाहिए? जब भी कोई रिजल्ट होगा, रिजल्ट मतलब जब भी कोई नोटिफिकेशन आता है, तो एटलीस्ट आप ये वाला टाइम तो वेस्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं ना, जहां आपको कोई कुछ और कह रहा है, कोई कुछ और कह रहा है. हम बहुत अपने आप को कॉम्प्लिकेटेड, हमारी सिचुएशंस को हम बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हम खुद बनाते हैं. हम खुद बनाते हैं. राइट? सो अभिषेक, just pay attention right now what you're doing. Let the notification come. Let's wait. Let's keep our fingers crossed and let's wait for the positive news only. All right? Let's wait for the positive news. Okay. Very often students get into a fall, they fall into a comfort zone if the percentiles are going in the right direction. There is no single, यही मैं कह रही हूँ don'ts जहां मैं बात कर रही हूँ कि आपका ये भी एक don't है. Please do not go on what people are saying. Just believe in yourself and wait for the notification. सब टाइम पे होएगा, बट ये टाइम मत वेस्ट करिए. Don't waste this time. Let's come to the second. Do not depend on only one provider for mock. ऑनलाइन बहुत सारे प्रोवाइडर्स हैं. आप सिर्फ एक प्रोवाइडर पे मत डिपेंड करिए. तरह तरह के मॉक्स अटेम्प्ट करिए. राइट? गूगल पे आपको बहुत तरह के प्रोवाइडर्स मिलेंगे. प्लीज गो एंड सर्च देम एंड take an attempt for, you will have at least have a taste of everything. So आपका experience भी gain होएगा, different types of mocks and different types of questions. So do that. Do not take 2 mock tests in a day. In one day, do not take 2 mock tests. Please keep a gap of at least 1 day between 2 tests so that you can analyze your previous mock and you are prepared and ready on the 4th day or the 5th day for your next mock. Okay? It is meaningless to take mock cats when you are tired, and you are kidding yourself if you have taken a mock cat, analyzed it and are not tired at the end of it. If you feel tired, please do not take up a mock cat test at all. What leads to this fear of CAT exam amongst aspirants? While the reality remains that difficulty level of CAT is high, more than some of the other MBA exams, it is definitely not impossible to crack. The questions in the exam are set to be moderate to high difficulty level, so that only those who have prepared well can crack it. So you have to prepare well to crack it. You are not expected to attempt every question in CAT. It is also about strategy and decision making. Which questions you choose to attempt, which you choose to leave, it has a huge weightage on how you score in CAT. So the assumption that only the geniuses can crack CAT is not true. आपको ये लगता है कि सिर्फ बहुत इंटेलिजेंट लोग या बहुत जीनियस जो होते हैं वो ही क्रैक कर सकते हैं कैट? नो. आई बिलीव practice and practice that can make you perfect. So practice makes you perfect. It is not only uh, it is not only the matter of those geniuses or those learned or extraordinary having people having brains. No, it is not that. If you feel you are an average student, don't get irritated. With the right preparation, you can definitely pay your way towards to dream MBA college. Thank you so much, Vidhi. Thank you, Shweta. But for that, it is important you start your preparations from the start. Dedicate your full time and energy. All success stories from previous toppers and IIM converts have this in common. They have completely focused on their goal and gave their 100% dedication to it. Thank you so much, Bhaskar. So long as you do this, believe me, nothing is impossible and definitely not cat at all. Right, guys? Please believe in yourself. Please practice. Give your 100% to your cat. That is what I or my mantra to you and my advice and suggestion to you. Hi Vanchika. Hi Ritika. You guys have joined me very late, but you are welcome to my session. So I know you know that I go live at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and then at 6:10 to 7:10 p.m. So please join me tomorrow. Tomorrow, guys, okay. Tomorrow is Sunday and Monday. इन 2 दिन के लिए मेरे टाइम में चेंजेस हैं. प्लीज टेलीग्राम पे टाइम देख लीजिएगा. कल 26 को सुबह 10 बजे से 11 बजे मेरी क्लास है और उसके बाद 11:05 to 12:05. 27th again I have my special class at 10 a.m. in the morning to 11 a.m. and from 11:05 to 12:05. इन 2 दिनों के लिए tomorrow and day after morning 10 o'clock, please remember that. All right, please remember that. Thank you. Now, what are the fear factors when it comes to online entrance exams? So number one, you don't have not enough time to view and answer all questions. आपको लगता है कि मेरे पास बहुत कम टाइम है, मैं इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस या आरसी के पैसेज या इतने जो मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है. I don't have time to look at all the questions and answer all. This is one biggest fear. Now, most students are used to the physical question paper format where they can view all questions at the onset of the exam and then begin to answer. But यहाँ पे आपकी time limitation की problem है. Okay. Now, online exams often require students to use paper for rough work, to juggle with an online calculator and switch to the screen and mark the correct answer. Now, this might not be something that most students are comfortable. तो इसीलिए आप लोगों को mock लेना जरूरी होता है. There is also the fear that they may not get sufficient time for answering all questions. Please do not attempt all questions. जरूरी नहीं है. जहां आपको लगता है perfect स्कोर आपका जिन क्वेश्चंस पे आएगा उन्हीं को अटेम्प्ट करिए. 100% जो एक्यूरेट आपके क्वेश्चंस आपके आंसर्स आएंगे. प्लीज अटेम्प्ट दोज क्वेश्चंस ओनली. टिप्स टू मैनेज. कैसे मैनेज करें? प्रैक्टिस टेकिंग एज मेनी मॉक टेस्ट ऑनलाइन. ये करना पड़ेगा. This will help you in time management and familiarizing yourself with the navigation pattern. While attending mock tests, it is advisable to practice the same in actual test scenario without any interruption for entire duration of the test. Number 2, fear factor. मिस्टेक्स कांट बी करेक्टेड। आपको डेफिनेटली ये लगता है कि मैं जब मेरा पेपर हो रहा है तो मैं मिस्टेक जो किया है वो आपके दिमाग में चलता रहता है। मेंटल साइकोलॉजिकली यू आर सो ट्रबल्ड बाय दिस कि मैं मिस्टेक्स अपनी करेक्ट नहीं कर पाऊंगा। वी ऑल नो दैट स्ट्रेस, this stress can create. You could click on the wrong answer in a hurry. You could be running out of time. Click on the submit button instead of save button. These situations often put students in panic mode. Please attempt mocks. Start attempting mocks. Another thing, stay calm before and during the exam. Read all the instructions on your hall ticket and your computer screen thoroughly before you begin your exam. Most online exams allow you to review answers, mark questions, allow you to shuffle between sections during entire duration of the exam. And the last fear factor, technical glitches can mar. It can uh, create havoc in my exam. Technical glitches. Testing delays due to bad servers, bad slow connections can occasionally cause trouble. Questions might sometimes be slow to load. Students' names might not show up on computer assigned. Avinash Jain confesses about his worst nightmare. You could click submit and heave a sigh of relief, thinking it's over. But wait, you got a pop up with a message that says paper can't be submitted. Please check all your computer technical glitches. Please check, do not be in haste. Please take a sigh of, a deep breath and attempt your paper. Now, for right now, mocks are your cat, real cat. Take it as that and start working on your mocks. Right away, do not waste any time. All right, so guys, time for me to sign off, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Please be with me, and we are going to be seeing and working on a lot of topics further on. Thank you. Thank you so much, and take care and happy learning. Bye, guys. Thank you so much, Shweta.